What's going on? Matt Liquori here. I'm going to commentate this leg day video. I got basically one set of everything I did in this leg workout, and we're going to go through it together. I'm watching it right here. I'm going to commentate, and of course we started with squats. I did a good warm-up, a little bit of cardio, a little bit of foam rolling before I hit these squats, hit the bar for a couple sets of warm-ups, and I just went up in weight. This was my top set. 315. I really wanted to get 10 reps because what I've been doing on these leg days and these squat sets is I've been really trying to push the volume as far as, you know, keeping around like 8 or 10 reps and pushing that weight. So 315 for 10 reps. I was really happy about that. I knew it was gonna be tough. This guy sitting behind me came in. I was at a Frani by myself, and I told him, man, you came in for the toughest set. I might die in this set, I might get 10 reps, I will definitely be making noise, and well, enjoy the show. And honestly, I picked the bar up, it was really freaking heavy after 3 reps. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get 3 or 10, but I freaking grinded it out. All right, let me address something real quick. So my left shoulder right here has been really in pain for the last, and look at that, I just followed the ground after these squats for the last like 6 months. So I've been training a lot of upper body. It's been pretty tough, and I actually have an appointment coming up to deal with that finally, which is really tough. All right, check it out. We moved on to barbell lunges. I really like doing lunges, barbell style. Now, I did 3 sets with 135 down and back. I think it was 8 reps each side. And I videoed that. Look at this, slow motion right now, going right over my face. Slow motion is what I got on the video. It was literally the first time using slow motion on an iPhone, and I got like a very large size video of those 135s coming down. You saw 1 rep. And then right after those, I took the 135s off. I did the bar down and back, and those were brutal. I did 3 sets of those walking lunges. All right, I moved on to lying leg curls, and you know, I think, you know, actually I see it with everybody. Hamstrings are a little bit weaker than quads, so you know, from now on I'm gonna try to, even though, you know, I have been hitting some heavy stiff leg deadlifts instead of squats in the beginning, but this was a squats starter workout. But I'm gonna really try to bring my hamstring and glute strength up. Didn't do any glutes today, but that's kind of the other leg workout that I've been doing. But if I'm ever going to hit leg curl machine and leg extension, I'm really going to do the leg curl first. And that was brutal. We're working on really, you know, on the leg curl and these leg extension, we need to work. Like, you know, if you're, I think these were sets of 10. Hamstring curls might have been 15. But whatever you're going for, you can't stop if you're not working to the max. You know, you don't have to fail every time, but you want to come 1 or 2 reps away from failing, and if you don't, whether it's 15 reps, whether it's 8 reps, you got to work harder. So we're moving on past these nice isolated exercises. Actually, we're moving along pretty good. And this is a simple leg workout, okay? Squats, walking lunges, lying leg curl, leg extension, these calf raises, and then a burnout, okay? So, you know, I took a little time off of hitting these hypertrophy workouts like I usually do and usually have in the past. So unless you're a really advanced lifter, you don't need to do very complicated workouts, okay? You don't need to have your heels elevated on discs. I mean, you can try new things and, you know, see what works for you. If we have weaknesses, we can experiment with things, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with going back to the basics, hitting really hard working sets of squats, lunges, machines, and calf raises. But check out this burnout. This burnout is how I do it. So we got 95 pounds on the bar, just casually doing some jump squats, 10 reps, and God, I'm cringing just watching this again. I watched it a few times, of course, but explosive. You gotta fucking work in these leg workouts, okay? How do you think these legs are gonna grow? Watch my legs grow from workouts like this. Seriously, we're gonna be growing. That's the goal. So right into setting that bar down, going into 10 stiff leg barbell deadlifts. A lot of compound movements in this burnout, but you know, I'm attacking in this Burnout, you know, I got some goals in mind when I'm setting these up, and I really wanted to, because it was kind of, you know, we went a few machines before this, so I just wanted to fuck up the central nervous system. I wanted to really hit on the lower back, hit on, you know, that core work that we get from doing legs and doing compound movements. I didn't know what I was in for on these big deficit hex bar deadlifts. Kept it pretty straight leg, but I hit 10 of everything through the circuit, 40 reps here, and I only did this once. I took off my belt before these deficit deadlifts because I felt like I was gonna throw up. All right, hey, I was working that entire workout. You asked this guy who was watching my squats in the beginning, he knows I was working. It was messed up. I just went in the zone and did it. And that's what you got to do. You know, no matter what it is, like I said, it can be simple, it can be complicated, but you got to be working. And if you're working, you're going to see the results. But then you got to do that consistently. You apply the nutrition, you stay consistent, and, you know, when you think you're not seeing progress, it's because you need to keep going. And once you keep going, you're going to see it. All right, finishing up this Burnout with some more jump squats, body weight. You know, adding these explosive moves in general is something that I've really thrived on myself and with clients, and of course it's not easy. Oh man, I fell over in this workout quite a few times. So thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for more videos like this. I'm making a comeback if you haven't noticed.